Ils nous entendent?
Non. Ah oui.
S'il a activé le micro.
Donc on commence?
Ouais.
We can start?
We start? Ok.
Donc c'est quoi? Hello everyone?
Everyone, oui. Bismillah.
Okay. Hello. Hi everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm Gail from Degrés Agency. So very quickly, Degrés is a creative and design agency with a strong expertise in beauty. So we have done many beauty projects in design and in creation. So, and we are French, as you can hear. And we have also an office in Dubai. So me, I'm located in Dubai with Sarah. So I'm Gail, the general manager of Degrés Middle East, and Sarah is account manager at Degrés Middle East. So today we wanted to talk about the, as you can see, the title of the presentation, Mode Play On. We just wanted to open a new way and to discover a new way for the brand to interact with their consumer. So the objective of this conference and presentation is to talk about the playful brand experience. So the playful brand experience is about how the brand can create emotion, can create pleasure and fun while maintaining their image and their DNA. The playful brand experience is about a game of seduction between the brand and between the brand and the consumer. We define, you will see in the presentation, we define 3 levels of the playful brand experience. So let's start. So ready to start with the level 1. The power is in our hands. So here it's very simple. Today, most of the people, we all use our mobile phone. We all download some app. So the objective here is to say that this app can be also a very useful tool.
Ça change pas la slide. Ah si, c'est bon.
Okay, sorry. Useful tool for the brand. So power is in our hands. It's just how we can be sure that as a brand, we can use in a very smart way this tool, this incredible tool of connection and interaction between the brand and the consumer. So just quickly, I'm sure everyone knows that today we download an app a lot of time, 218 billion apps downloaded in 2020. It's just to show that, yes, the app, the way that we use our mobile with the app is part of our daily life. And it's part of our daily life for many, many reasons. And this digital sphere is now driven by playful interaction. So the objective is just to say that this is a great tool, this is an incredible tool. So how are the brand and can I use this tool to make this interaction and to make this contact with our clients? Because today we have an app for everything. We have an app and playful app, the playful interaction through the app to talk. Today everyone use emoji to talk with the family, the friends, but even in a professional way. To share and express yourself. So it's amazing how now with this kind of app and this kind of tool you can share with your community, you can share with your family about yourself, and it's also become a participative tool because you can also experience with your community to define your daily choice. What I will eat today, this haircut is nice or not nice. So it's also a way, this kind of app, to share and to express yourself. To improve yourself also, so the playful interaction is even in the app to learn, like Duolingo. So it's very funny how you can learn new skill, a new language with a playful and interactive way, a kind of gamified way. To control also, you can see that today your app for your health, the app to manage your finance, all is done to be very easy, fast, quick, and playful. And also to meet with this kind of sweep, attractive gesture that we have also to meet people. Like a game, you have stars also to highlight your profile. So, I mean, all these apps that we have are today driven by the playful interaction. So, and we wanted to show some example to be sure that as a brand, we can use this app to create an interaction with the client, to create an emotion with the clients, by keeping in mind that the most important is to stay playful and to be sure that we reach the expectation of the consumer. So this can be a good way to target well your consumer. Why to target well? Because if the customer is not interested by your brand, they will not download the app. So the target, I mean the way, so you target well your consumer. You interact well with your consumer also. Why? Because if they don't want to interact with you, they will not download the app. If they want to interact with you, they will download the app. So the interaction is direct, without intermediary, between the client and the brand. They will connect. They can connect in one click to your brand every day, every time. And you will convert also more easily the purchase of the consumer.
Yeah. Ça marche?
Oui.
Okay. So the main goal for all these is personalization. So it's not enough anymore to target like a range of people from 18 to 30, 80 to 35, for example. Nowadays, the brand has used all these applications to personalize the offer, to personalize the products and everything. So we have the first example, which is L'Oréal. Makeup Genius is an application thanks to the application, it's like a mirror. So you put the smartphone in front of your face and you can try out all the lipsticks, the lip liner, the shadows and all the look that you can buy, and at the end you take a picture, you can take it for you, save it, or send it to a friend, a family, and to ask him with some questions that the application can give you. Does it fit me? Do you like it? Do I have to change it? Do you have to change the shades, for example? You send and you can like interact with the people that you like, or you can just save the picture and think about it next time. And you can buy all the products from L'Oréal thanks to the application. So yeah. And also Gucci try-on application. So try-on is an application that many brands have used in the beauty world and also in some other areas like IKEA. They have chosen this application to give the consumer the chance to see the products in 3D in their living room, for example. So you see the products, you can buy it or not. And Gucci, they have chosen this application to give the retail experience at home to the consumer. So you go to the application, you select the shoes that you like, you can customize it, you can change it, and you just put the phone in front of your shoes and you can see it as you're wearing it in real life. And you can do the same for the watches. So the main goal for this is, one, to bring the retail experience at home, to fix an issue of storage. Because for this application, Gucci has launched 19 different collection of shoes that you can customize, you can try in augmented reality, and they cannot storage it in the shops. So they have put terminals of augmented reality in the stores. So you just connect it in the stores you like. One shoes, you don't have time to wear it, for example, in the retail. You just select it on the application, try it, and buy it online. So this is really like a fast and playful way to try on shoes. The other product that we can talk about is Chanel, the lip scanner for Chanel. So beyond the fact that you can just try the lipstick on the lipstick actually, thanks to the application, you can scan any kind of red color and it will give you the equivalence in lipstick. For example, And anyone, for example, you can scan my face because I have red lipstick, and the application will give you the perfect equivalence in the Chanel product line. You can also save the picture that you have taken, you can send it, and you can also buy thanks to the application. And also there is the AI technology that Chanel use to propose you at the end in the future some product that can fit you. So at the end they understand what you like, they understand what fits you, and they can advise you as a friend can advise you in the same way.
Je le fais?
Yeah.
So in terms of playful diagnostic also, what we want to do today, and especially since the COVID-19 and the pandemic and the lockdown, most of the people were stuck at home and it was not possible to go in retail to try to have some advice. So it's also a good way with the app, still in a playful way, to propose some personalized diagnostic at home. Ici en Orbit, it's a new skincare brand, a connected skincare brand with an overall brand experience, from the name, Ici en Orbit, to the packaging and the way that you will use the product. It's all about having your own skincare advice and your own skincare personalization at home. So Ici en Orbit is a simple way to have an advice every morning, every night before to use your skincare product. So with an app, you have this kind of smart device, and you can scan your skin every morning, every day, and according to the skin, I mean the state of your skin on the morning or on the night, the app will give you the good dosage of skincare that you have to use with the package, with the formula. So you just have with your packaging to turn the dial, number 4, number 5, according to the application, and the product will do for you the good dosage of the formula that you need. So with the same product, with the same device, every night, every morning, you can adapt your product and you can adapt your routine according to your needs and according to your skin, especially to your skin needs. So we can say playful, but we will say maybe useful. Why? Because it was already existing before the pandemic and before the COVID, but it's true that we are all facing to a worldwide context of pandemic. So this kind of solution, I mean this kind of playful interaction and online interaction with the consumer, give also to the consumer a way to have a safe testing. So they don't have to go and to touch the product directly. With the app like L'Oréal or the app like Gucci, you can just test thanks to your smartphone. It's also a way to reach the consumer expectation who wants to have more skincare at home and don't need to have and to go in a store to have an advice. They want to be also manage their own routine skincare at home. So all this app, it's also a good way, this playful app, a good way to manage this. It's also useful because it's beyond the product. With this kind of app, you have really this kind of personalization and customization at home. It's also fast and easy. I mean, if you want to connect, you just have to connect in one click. If you don't want to connect, you don't connect with the brand. It's a freedom to explore. You can go when you want. It's also a good way to have access to the full offer of the brand and the full experience of the brand. And also, the most important, and most of the app, they propose this option, it's just also a good way to share with your community. So as a brand, you can create a community thanks to this app. And as a consumer, you can also accede to this community. So this kind of app, it's not, as you have seen with the example, it's not incompatible with luxury and with beauty. In contrary, it's just to give accessible the inaccessible. And the offline, complementary, because with this app, I mean, it's very simple to have all the product available from the brand. It's not like when you go in the store and sometimes they don't have all the color, they don't have all the product, or you don't have the product in stock. So with the app, you can be sure that the consumer will have access to the full range of your products. And it's also in terms of advice. So it's very personalized advice if you developed well the app. And it's very focused on your need and on your expectation. So congratulations, you reached the level 2. So after the playful, how we can play with the app and interact with your consumer, we go in a step forward with the gamified brand experience. So the gamified brand experience is about the virtual world, but the virtual world is more than ever real. And most of the people today are gamer. Again, since the COVID, it was also before, but since the COVID, the game community has increased a lot. And the most important at the beauty brand is to understand that more women now as defined as a gamer, more women also as part of this kind of community of gamer. More than 2 billion gamers globally in 2021. And what is very interesting is funny is gamer is not as before a stereotype. We are all a gamer. But of course, as a brand, you have to understand the different state and the different level of your consumer and the different state of gamer of your consumer. Anyone can be a gamer. It's just because of the mobile, because of the app, because of the PlayStation also. So everyone can be a gamer. So how, as a brand, we can use also this new, let's say, this new pleasure for the consumer to also improve and highlight the brand and the product. So gaming, how the gaming can be part of a shopping experience for a brand. Gaming is just about stimulating action and participation. So if as the brand you are able to make your brand like to propose a kind of gaming sphere, a gaming community, is also just to stimulate the action and the participation of the consumer to your brand. It's also excitement, intrigue, interaction. So these are the new rules for the customer. Why? Because if you are able to propose this gamified experience, you are able to attract some people, people interesting by this kind of experience. You are able to increase also your community because by doing something like gamified experience, you will of course touch your usual consumer, but it's also a good way for you to have new consumer because again you make accessible the inaccessible and to convert also because the main objective of this kind of gamified experience at the end is about the purchase.
Yeah. So from how we go from this statement to the real life. So Burberry have launched his first online game, which is B-Bounce. And on this online game application, you could customize your own dear avatar with the monogram jacket collection from Burberry. And the objective was like to go from step to step, level 1, 2, 3. You could win some customized GIFs, but at the end, it goes real because it's a worldwide game. And the main and the winner of each country, like USA, Japan, Korea, France, UK, you name it, they won a real jacket from Burberry from the collection Monogram. So we make the virtual real at the end. Also from role play testing to real products. The best example that we can show you today is Nike with the React Land collection. So Nike has decided to promote and to make people discover the new running shoes React collection thanks to an immersive experience inside the real Nike stores. So these have been launched in China in 4 cities, and the objective was like, okay, they are selling running shoes, so they make people run for real. So you come into the store, you go onto the mat, and you start to run. And when you are running, you are looking at yourself. Sorry. You are, ma'am. Okay, never mind. So you are looking at yourself here. It's your own person, it's your avatar with the shoes that you have chosen from the application. And then you run and you reach some levels. You win some stuff, but not real, a kid. And at the end, you discover landscapes, etc. And the most important thing, like to remember from this experience, is that the people who have experienced this running experience have converted the experience to purchase by 48%. So when they try it virtually, they buy it at the end. And also, the same experience have been launched here in Dubai, but they just have changed like the landscapes with the Burj Khalifa, the Egypt, etc. And it was the same result with the converting rates. So, immersing people into the reality also, thanks to the gaming, was a goal that the channel have reached in China also, thanks to the game center. So the experience have begun online. So people discover the collection and the collection of Chanel, the Lip Coco blush online, and they were invited into a place, but they didn't know where they were going. They thought that it was just a normal Chanel shop. But at the end, it was definitely not this. It was a game center, an arcade game center, where all people could like try the lipstick, try the makeup, thanks to the arcade game. And at the end, they could buy, but also they could win some products, some lipstick, some blush, and so on. So it was how to mix the virtual, how to come to the virtual to go to the real, and how to buy and also to win. From gamified personalization to real experience, we have the Dressed.
Yeah, Dressed. I don't know if you know this app, but it's just amazing how the fashion app can also make a big break in the normal way to wear or to test products. So Dressed is a fashion app proposing more than 160 brands, most from the luxury industry, and it's very simple in a way in terms of usage, but it's a very personalized and customized experience. So you have the choice to choose an avatar or to create an avatar according to you and your personality, and then you can play and test and try all the products proposed by the app. So jackets, pants, etc. for many brands. What is also interesting is, of course, you create your avatar, you test your product, but the app gives you also, according to your selection, will show you also the other selection of the community of Dressed. So you can also, interact with the community of the app, and also maybe choose another product because you have seen this product selected by someone of the Dressed community. In terms of experience, Dressed, it's how to play and to test the product, in a very nice way, because I think we all, we all have the experience of going in a fighting room, trying a jacket or a pants with a very ugly...
Yeah. Tu veux dire quoi?
La lumière. With a very bad light.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, no, it's not for me. My shape is not good. And with this app, it's just amazing the way that you test the product. And the product are very highlighted by the app. And also Dressed, they have many options in this app. And what is also interesting is you can purchase online, you can share with your community, and you can also give and donate for some charity association. So it's not only about purchase and money, it's also about really be part of a community of fashion style.
Yes. La prochaine, c'est Okay. So also, yeah, we have Balenciaga. So Balenciaga, what they have done something ephemer. It was not about a game. It was about like they created a virtual world, a futuristic world. So they projected people to 2031 into a world that you can go in the streets to discover like the futuristic world, but in the same time you discovered also the collection of Balenciaga that you can purchase also thanks to this application. So the idea, it was like to choose one character. You have some character that already exists. You choose one that fits you the most. You just dress him or her up as you want, and at the end you can buy the outfit that you have chose. From gamified packaging to the real shelf products. So here it's interesting because it's linked to like the feminine clients. So nowadays, as Gael said, like being a gamer, it's not something like you don't look like a nerd, for example, if you're a gamer, but you're not a man necessarily. You can be a woman, and the women have they are taken more and more place into the game world. So MAC, what they have done, they have customized a full collection of lipstick, and they have chose like 5 characters of one game, which is 10 cents, and they customize it to each character. So like the woman, they can like identify themselves in one character and choose the lipstick that fits, that match with it. Allow your audience to play, learn, and experiment in the same time. That's it.
Yeah. So just to conclude this level 2, we just wanted to highlight. What is the most important? Of course, you allow your audience to play. As you have seen with some example, you play with the brands. But the most important is to understand, and you play to learn. You play to learn about the brand. You play to learn about the product, and of course to experiment in another way the product and what the brand is able to give you. As Sarah said, in a short period of time, and this is very important because, I mean, today we are more exciting by the ephemeral attractivity from the brand. So the way of providing in a short period of time a nice experience, a real experience, it's also a good way to connect with your people. We've also the possibility, because it's ephemeral, to change every time. So every time you propose a different experience. So we are never boring by a brand. We can go every time, and we can every time discover something different. And of course, at the end, the most important, the loyal engagement from the consumer. So congratulations, you reached the level 3. So the question for the level 3 is, do we are in a world where we talk about the consumer engagement, or we talk about the brand engagement? And we believe that today it's not the consumer who has to be engaged with the brand. It's the brand who has to be engaged with the consumer. So be part of a game. It's also an immersive experience for the consumer. We can be closer of your consumer. You can give fun, and most important, and you will see with the new example, you can give confidence to the consumer. Because today, this is a brand engagement. You give confidence, you give personalization to your clients. So the first example, so now we go in step forward on how we can play with gamified experience, is how you can create your own virtual world as a brand. Tachaland, with Animal Crossing, during the lockdown, they decided to create a fantastic world for the launch of their new rice water. Why? Because again, people was, stuck at home. It was impossible to travel. It was impossible to go outside and have some fun with friends. Impossible to go to the spa. Impossible. Everyone knows what's happened in 2020. So Tachaland decided, okay, if they cannot come to us, we will come to them. So they have created this fantastic virtual world when you can just have an escape in a Tachaland. And all the objective was to learn and to discover the product through many virtual world. So it's inspired by Kyoto, because Kyoto is the main inspiration of the brand. And you can have a virtual visit of the Japanese garden. You can also discover the inspiration of the brand through the world of Tachaland. You can also have your own beauty moment through the game and discover and go to the spa. So it's not only about giving fun and giving playful. It's also about giving education to the consumer, to your to your product, and give entertaining way to discover the brand. Because this, for me, it's a challenge, because it has been done for a new launch, for a new product. So it's a good way also to again find a way to go and meet your clients when they are not able to come and meet your brand.
Also, the brand can reach like a younger target, or younger people, thanks to Snapchat. So what Ralph Lauren have done, it's like creating a Bitmoji. So the Bitmoji is like a little avatar, a little you, and it looks like you, your skin, your hairstyle, your eye colors, but at the end it's only physic. But when you customize your avatar with the outfit that you used to wear, for example, it gives something from your identity, from your personality. You're more trendy, you're adventurous, I don't know, sporty, etc. So it's how to personify the personification thanks to the virtuality. So this was the idea. And at the end, the same, you discover the new collection, and you had also access to some, how can I say, some info, some data, some collections, etc. And also, this Gillette Venus is very interesting because, like, for the first time, you could like create an avatar, but the closer from who you really look like. And when you create an avatar, it looks like really virtual, but this is not the real life. In real life, you have wrinkles, you have cellulite, you have some defects. I don't know. It doesn't look like you. But here, thanks to Gillette, you have cellulite, you have acne, you have wrinkles, you have vitiligo, autoimmune skin condition. You create someone who really is you. It's how to personify your avatar. So this was the idea. And the same, you could like play with your avatar, etc. But at the end, it gives like more humanity, if I can say, to something really virtual. In other words.
Yes. So, I mean, what we can conclude is the overall brand experience is how to create excitement and playfulness. How to be sure that we don't wait to the clients to come to us as a brand, but be sure that we go and meet the client with the level of the needs and expectations of the clients. Today we want excitement, we want something playful, we want fun, we want the brand also reach this kind of expectation. It's all about, I mean, this example, because it was the topic of this presentation, is the objective is how we can be able to connect the virtual to the real. Because at the end, we all want to have this kind of real interaction. So we have to be sure that when we use the virtual tool, when we use the virtual app, it's also at the end to transform and to turn in a real interaction. So it's just a way to invite the consumer, maybe for the first time, to discover the brand with an app or online, because it's more easy, it's more fast. And then the most important objective is to be sure that the people will come and will meet you, will meet your brand in face-to-face, because at the end we all need this kind of human relationship and human interaction. It's also a good way to reinvent your brand and make it participative. Make it participative, it's very important because, again, as a gamer, we want to participate in the life of the brand. When you have the possibility to share with the community on an app of a brand, to share with the community your picture with your new makeup or your picture with your new fit out, it's just amazing. You really feel that you are part of the brand, and again, the inaccessible become accessible, and you are really part of a community. So again, it's a way to increase your awareness through your community. You create a virtual world, but at the end you create a real world, because today most of our connection is done in a virtual way. It's not bad at all if we use well and if we know how to use it. It's just a way to be in line and to be connected with the people every time, every day, and when we want.
So now it's how we could reinvent the B2B business. So as Gaël said, at the beginning, we are a French design agency, and we have a sister company. And this sister company handle all the manufacturing process. So we came up with this idea on how to reinvent the B2B business thanks to the online, thanks to the digital, thanks to the virtual. So we created, in collaboration with a Firmenich perfumer, this platform. This platform, FineMakers, give you the power to handle your business by your own. It gives you the chance to have ready-to-market products. So how it works? You come in, you just enter the website, you choose whatever you want. So you build up a profile. You say, for example, I want to create a perfume brand, and I want my perfume to be more citrus, more oriental, more oud, more woody. And you build up a profile. And at the end, we will propose for you samples. You will test it. You will like it, not like it. According to your comments, we will adjust it. And then when the fragrance will be validated, you choose your bottle, your cap, your packaging, and everything. So it works like this. You go, you choose your bottle right here. You have a full choices. You can change like the shapes. You can change also the color. When you have validated the bottle, you choose the pump, the color, the shape, the same for the cap. You can customize your perfume by your own. And the most interesting thing is you have the price. It's not like you choose and at the end you don't even know how much it will cost you. So at the end you will have, for each step, a cost per unit. So when everything is validated, you choose your pack. You want this kind of pack, for example, you choose another one, you have 5 choices. So when everything is validated, you order and then you will receive it with the label of your brand. If you want to see the demonstration, we are in Hall 2, next to Firmenich, so you can just come and we will show you how it works. And then you will be in immersion of your perfume or skincare or makeup brand creation. So yes, thank you. If anyone has a question, come, feel free. If not, thank you for your attention. No question?
No playful question?
C'est ton PC?